The squeeze is on. Can you believe this? Well, we saw this coming this morning, and we wanted to buy the 82 area, and we just touched top of that. We had an 85.87 was our buy number one, and that's where you could have gotten in. So this was buy one, and this was buy two. Selling failure at 98 to right in here. There is no trade. There's no trade right there. Then we blow right through it. This is a trade off of a lower high for a scratch loss. Another buy right here. So the squeeze is on. So and we saw the possibility of that coming. And how did we see the possibility of that coming? Well, number one, people that were selling against 2100 just because it was 2100, they're kind of the fuel for this particular fire. But when we go back and we look at this screen right here, the F2 screen, it's a P, volume's high in it. This is a big D way over here also. Everything's pointed higher. Here's your move out of the middle right here. An I period, and it's off into the races, and we said that if they got a deal, the European Union and Greece, the stock market would rally. So we have this thing pretty well nailed today. So what does the F1 screen tell us to do? It tells us to be a buyer. It's an outside day. Got to have a strong close above 2100. It's another new contract high. We're looking for places to buy it. Obviously breaking out from this 98, 99 area. Is one place that we'd like to get. So limit buy against the previous high is one way to make this play. Looking at the F2 screen. We got the breakout here at 99.50, 98.50, so buying, letting them get stops below 2100, so a 21.50 to a 98.50 buys right here would be pretty damn good. Let them go get the stops. Obviously, we got to get through 5 to get down to that, and then the trade will be the easiest one, selling failure to take out 8 to 10. Okay, we have a little news. There's another breakout right here from 95, so 95, 97 will be buy too. This 95 to 2100 is pretty stout support. News, Chicago Fed National Activity Index, PMI flash existing home sales. So we have a little bit of news on Monday, but usually none of that news or changes things all that much. But, you know, Doug, can't you see, I can remember when I took my first class with Pete Stillmeyer, and the profile and everything really sounded wonderful. But what I left that seminar with was that Pete told me how markets really work. And because I knew how markets really worked, I knew that I could figure it out. And if you understand the mechanism and you understand how something does work, then it's not mission impossible. You know, most people come into this deal, oh, the locals screwed me, the exchange members took advantage of me, the big guys out there, the Fed's hosing me. All these people are doing it to you, but what that, you know, you really understood the game, then you would understand how they could hose you and how they could take advantage of you and how they could game you. So you really, what you're saying is, I don't have enough knowledge here to handle this, to do this right. So what we're trying to do is give you knowledge, give you those insights where you can be effective at this. No physical plant, no employees, just you. Isn't that and that's something just you. And I mean, that's where it comes from. God dang, what if I can't pull this off? Why am I always wrong? You know, what if I can't do this? What am I going to do next? All that mental malpractice that goes on right between our ears. And you got to be confident to do this. Okay, F1 on the note. Right there's your ledge, your 128.08. And we're finishing week, so the first trade on this will be a sell. And if we don't break slow down here at 127, 127.04, we can come back and take another look at it. But you are empowered. You can really, 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 really do something with this. If you can overcome your personal foibles. That's hard. That is not easy. Not easy. Oh, this is probably too growthful in avocation. I mean, you just get laid bare many, many times too many. Okay, right here we have these single prints. We've got this low at 17. We've got this low at 15.5. We have this low at 16. So 16 to, 20.5 is resistance. So selling failure. Take out in the overnight market 16 to 20. I think it's a beautiful trade. To retest this low, then we have to take this out and trade lower to stick with the trade. The backup sell will be 23 to 27. Okay, we've got stops beneath 2, so I'm going to put 27. I think we can go lower. Now the issue is, do we buy 5s to 9s or do we buy 1s to 5s? So let's put 1s to 5s out there. So they go a little bit lower. We'll see what happens. But this is about empowerment. This is about you. This is about being able to do something that you've dreamed about doing. And the battle you're going to fight is with you. And you're going to have to deal with disappointment. You're going to have to deal with uncertainty, make decisions with less information than you would like, having to do something when you don't feel good, doing too much when you feel great, just all sorts of things like that. But it's empowering. All of a sudden, you're not worried about the man. You are the man. Wouldn't that be fun? Hey, Charles, guess what? I'm the man. Wouldn't that be fun to say? Okay, stops beneath this low at 24. We've got this high volume number down at 12. Maybe we've rejected prices below 144. We had a close between 144 and 145. The official close on this was 144.01. We just beat that. Disappointed the hell out of the 144 put holders. The official close on the 27, it's 27.13 on the 2-year note between yesterday's low, 27, and then 28. So not perfect, but a pretty good idea. Well, you know, Harry, one of the things, you know, it's this move out of the middle, Harry, is where you do it right there. Just being, anything that comes out of the middle has the chance to start a new distribution. So that's what we're looking for. Or it's a piece of news. It's one or the other. So it's pretty easy to see. And as long as your profile, based on your split, this distribution is no longer than 3 letters wide, or no greater than 3 letters wide, then the market can trend. Got it? 11 to 15, sell 1. It started at 30. We got a pretty clean look here, so 19 to 23 will be sell 2. On the buy side, I think we can go a little bit lower, so 21.25, buy 1. And then 9 to 13, buy 2. Of course, that's based on the assumption, Harry, that your brain can be cleaned. And, you know, some of us out there have been told that it's impossible to clean out or clear out our brains. So you just got to figure out which camp you're in. So if it's possible for the brain to be clean, wipe clean, start all over again, then you got a chance. Okay, more details. Greek European Union deal. The tighter and more solid it is, and the more Greece gets, the more risk-off investments will be sold. The more nebulous it is, the less money that goes to Greece, the faster they'll be back asking for more. So we got to watch that news too. So here is gold. We talked about this 95, 97, a lot of volume down here. I imagine we're going to get stops beneath that. So This 95, 97 will be buy one. And again, if the news comes out, Greece has a really solid deal. It's in place for the next gazillion years. Gold and financials are going to go down. And if it's out, they're just going through a couple of weeks right here, and they got to come back to the table and agree this or that, then it's not such a tight deal, and it can trade up. Okay, 9 to 11, sell 2. 4 to 6, sell 1. On the buy side, 95 to 97, letting them get stops way over here. They wouldn't do that, would they? Oh, yes, they would. That's their job. That's how they get paid. It's found money, gunning stops. The exchanges altruistically frame that, the idea that it's price discovery, and that's their job and that's their role. They don't tell you how they do it by fixing the lambs. It is their role, and it's exactly how they do it. And you're the your capital. It's what's required for them to go hunt for, find out where prices are. So your capital contributions to the market actually are not in vain. You're helping a lot of people live. You're helping price discovery and all that other good stuff. So even on those days when you have a losing week, a losing day, a losing week, or something like that, you can know that you've done some good. I like this $50 area. I don't know if we can get there. We've rejected prices below 40, so we're going to make 50, 50, 50, 25 buy one. And we're going to make 49, 50, 49, 75 buy two. Nancy, have a great weekend. I guess it's going to be pretty warm out there. We're going to get the back side of this cold air. Well, we're going to be in the 20s this weekend, so it'll be pretty darn cold here. Mid-70s. Okay, well, I guess you won't have to wear your socks with your sandals, Nancy. That's good. 50 to 75, leaning against the top of values, sell one. And 52, 52 and a quarter, sell two. But 70 degree weather sounds pretty nice right now. And the euro. Like I said, that the initial reaction to a deal between the EU and Greece would be a rally. But after they thought about it, we'd probably come off some. And you can see in H period, we make it up to 14.29, and we're trading down now at 13.72. So again, this 1400 area right here, so I think represents a pretty good sell. And then our 30 to 40 for sell too. I really don't like the buy side, but if you're looking for this 1350, it's kind of a round number. We'll put a question mark there, buy one. 113E is better because it's a round number, and somebody that got short at 114 will think about covering at 113. So that'll be buy two. Folks, we've had a great week. It's been gratifying for me. I hope it has been for you. I wish you all a great weekend, and I'll see you bright and early Monday morning, 6:45 Central. I am out of here.